Alright guys, got a different video for you today. Here in front of us we have the Philips SHP9500s. Now I believe the only difference between the S and the non-S model is the size of the cable that comes with it. Of course here I have a different cable going into my SHP Magni 3 and Modi 2, which you don't need. These headphones are very efficient. They're only 30 ohms, so they don't take a lot of power. You can plug these into your phone and run them all day. Actually, sometimes I do that. But a setup like this does clear them up a little bit. And these are already very clear headphones, but we'll get to that later. They're very nicely built. I'll give them that for as cheap as they are. These are only between like $50 and $75 depending on where you go. I think on Amazon right now they're in the 60-ish range, but surely you can catch a deal on them. Now these have been regarded as very, very comfortable headphones, and I can see where that comes from. They have this weird not velour covering on the ear cups here. I don't know if you could see it, probably not, but it's very textured. Like I said, it's very soft, but for me anyways, if you have facial hair, all these little holes in here get caught and snagged. That can become quite the problem. Besides that, I mean, they're very soft. There's this suspended band right here. It's got like a steel, like spring steel in there, so it pops back. But it is made of this. It's got the same foam and the same sleeving material along the band there. This here, the Philips, you can see there, is a hard plastic, very strong, very sturdy headphones. You got the matte black and then like the glossy Philips there, so it's not a fingerprint magnet or anything like that. The adjustment on the headband is actually numbered 1 through, how high do we go here? 6, or 0 through 6. So you can just right in there. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. Oh, yep, there's a 0. So you go up 1, 2, all the way to 6. So once you get you know what your number is, you can set both sides. Now, I mean, these are very loosely fitting headphones. So I have a fairly decent sized head, and I only have to put it at a 1. So I can't imagine if you have to put it at a 6 on each side. I mean, that's massive. I mean, I'm not saying, surely there's a reason they make it this big. Maybe if you're wearing a hat or some sort of stocking cap or something to go over, that would make sense. Or maybe you just have a really big head. I'm not judging. Set that back. So yeah, they're really soft. Inside here, inside the cup itself, there's this felt material. Now your ear, they're deep, but they're not extremely deep, and your ear does touch. So I'm glad they put that felt in there. I don't think it really dampens the sound or anything like that. So it's really nice. And then if you look back here, I don't know if this is cosmetic only or if this actually works. There's like these vents back here on either side of the headphones, right back in there. And so like I said, I don't know if it's just a comfort aspect or not. Looking in there, I can't quite tell. There seems to be some sort of really thin material, so maybe it is some sort of venting apparatus. In the front, it's not. There's nothing there. There's just a slip right here. So they are angled towards your ear. So that's a good design right there. Now, as for sound, they're great, especially for the price. These are my first set of open headphones, cans, whatever you want to call them. Everything else I've ever listened to have been closed back, which gives you more bass, which I don't want to say these are lacking necessarily in bass. They're definitely not bass cannons, and I guess you could EQ them a little bit, and that would make them, a little bit warmer. But when it comes to clarity and songs that you know, the songs that come off and you don't understand what they're saying. You just kind of come up with the lyrics of your own and just fill in your own lyrics, and your buddy's like, hey, you're an idiot, that's not the right words. You don't have a problem with that on these headphones. They're extremely clear. Vocals are just like somebody's talking to you. As it says, they are 50 millimeter, so standard size drivers. I mean, there's also 40, which is not, there's a lot of 40 millimeter drivers out there. But yeah, like, I can't stress enough, they're very clear. They're a little, in my opinion, and like I said, this is coming from somebody who, this is my only set of open backs that I've ever had, so I have nothing to compare to. They are very bass light. Not very bass light. You see this little speaker back here I have in the background? A little tiny cheap deal back there, and you've got the lights, whatever. Those are bass light. They have no bass, and these are, you know, actual speakers instead of headphones, so maybe that's part of the reason why. But you could put bass boosted songs on those, and it's just like pop, pop. You know, there's no thump to them at all. There's like a popping, but there's no actual warmth to it. So these are much warmer than those. But like I said, maybe that's partially because these are headphones and they're closer to your ears. Treble's nice, not extremely high or anything like that. They're really good for, I wouldn't listen to pop or rap very much, which I like those genres, but I like most genres. They're really good for like violins and other instrumental tracks. Some rock, not really heavy thumping rock. And maybe that's just my own impression of them. Like I said, maybe some people think these are extremely bassy. And this is just my impression. I'm just giving out my opinion on these headphones. And what do I know? Like I said, these are the first open bags I've ever had. But that being said, with all that being said, I would take these. Majority of the I own a set of Turtle Beaches that cost me like $150 because I'm the idiot who bought Turtle Beaches to listen to music, because I had a set years ago and I thought they were the most amazing thing I've ever heard. So I bought them, and I hardly ever use them for actually, you know, chat and playing games with people. 90% of the time I had them hooked up to my phone, and they're closed back, and they're very bassy. Oh my goodness, they're extremely bassy. They have a built-in battery to them, and you can do the wireless and the bass boost and all that jazz, and they'll freaking vibrate off your ears. These won't do that. These aren't meant to do that. Like I said, you want that, get some extreme closed back, get some beats, whatever. If that's all you want is just bass, these are not just bass. These are clarity. Ending notes. For the price, under $100, from what I've seen in reviews of open cans, these are some of the best you can get. Their comfort is great. There's that one thing I said with the facial, don't worry about that. It's probably just me being nitpicky. They're very light. You can't feel them on your head. They're very clear. They're very efficient. So these could be your everything headphones. It could be your gaming headphones. Could be your music headphones. Could be your sitting in the back of the car watching YouTube off your iPod or any phone headphones. I have over here this little thing that I've had for a while now. Sorry about the camera. This little 2DS has horrible amplification, like no volume whatsoever. Can run this and it get loud enough. So just keep that in mind. These, like I said, these could be your everywhere everything headphones if you only needed to buy one pair of headphones and you have a very limited budget, under $100. These are definitely one of my top picks to go for. Alright guys, so this has been the Philips SHP9500s. And I plan on doing some more videos like this. I have other headphones coming in. I really like music. I mean, I didn't go crazy with this setup, but these are each $100. So $200, another almost $300 right there. Which there are headphones out there that just the headphone costs way more than that. But I'm not doing that. I'm not going to spend a couple of grand on listening to music and playing games, especially since I don't have any FLACs or any high bitrate music to listen to. I mainly listen to YouTube. I know people say that it's horrible, whatever. Where was I going with this? Anyways, more videos like this coming in the future. These will be like once in a while because I don't have a ton of money. I'm not going to keep buying headphones over and over, but I figure since I had these here and so many people like them, I might as well make a review of them. So until next time, peace.